Hey everyone, welcome. Happy Friday. If you're watching this live in Australia, where I am today, and happy whatever day it is to you if you're not watching this live in Australia or you're watching it another time from somewhere else. I'm doing these little live messages of a Friday and kind of chopping it up every week with a 4-stream pattern through the month. And this one's a new one. Shout out. Okay. So a shout out to a person, an idea, a concept, an approach, an event, something that I think is worthy of celebrating or raising some attention or directing some attention towards or reflecting on or challenging maybe. And this week I've got two people, two women, and a concept. Okay. So the two women are Ashley Morris, who I don't know personally. She's in my network. She's a former Young Business Person of the Year. She's a circular economy strategist. And the other one I do know a little bit. I'm getting to know better. I'm looking forward to knowing a little bit more. That's a woman called Betsy Reed, who's an American based in Barcelona. And the reason that I'm putting a shout out to and on behalf of these two women is because of the way that they are leaning into discomfort. And that is something that I'm trying to embrace as frequently as possible. And that I personally think a lot more people need to embrace as often as possible. So Ashley's kind of provoked the topic for this post. I had another thing in mind. I'll do that next time. But she put this post up today in her LinkedIn feed about an experience that she's had observing a debate in the Australian Senate, and just really the state that has put her in. But that she sort of almost expected some discomfort from observing this debate. And really what she's observed is, I think it's fair to say, I hope I'm not misrepresenting her post, but a sense of privilege, a sense of entitlement, a sense of inherent unwillingness to lean into any kind of discomfort that means that we might have to do or be different in order to make the change that many people think needs to happen economically, systemically, and from a climate and a resource management perspective, right? And she's been left with this real sense of negative emotion from this experience. I'm going to tag her post in the post once I finished in the live stream here. So anyone that's interested, go check that out. So really just celebrating how Ashley has come at this experience and how she's sharing it. And then directing to someone that I'm really sort of looking at as a real sort of expert increasingly in the way that she's exploring discomfort is Betsy Reed. Right? So Betsy's got an awesome podcast called The Discomfort Practice. Check it out now. Pause this. Check it out now. And it really is, this serialization of deep dives into how discomfort frames the opportunity that we have to grow in ourselves, to explore what might be possible, and to really understand what awaits us in this sort of sweet spot between just being comfortable and just kind of carrying on, maybe a bit complacently, maybe a bit nonchalantly at times, or being so uncomfortable that we can't stay with the change or whatever we're doing, and maybe beyond that into some kind of anxiety-induced paralysis, right? Like there's this sweet zone of discomfort where we're right there holding ourselves and whomever is there on that journey with us in this discomfort of a new experience, of a different way, and doing so, compassionately and empathetically, and with a real capacity and capability to hold that space in a way which is nourishing and nurturing. So lean into discomfort. I'd try. I'm doing it right now. I'm not very good at this, but here I am giving it a go. Check out Ashley Morris. Check out the link to her post. Check out Betsy Reed's awesome podcast, The Discomfort Practice. And if you haven't entirely hated this, maybe go and check out some of the stuff that I'm doing. Thanks for your attention. Happy Friday. See you next time.